A teen convicted of killing a young rising football star is now a free man. In 2015, JJ Clavo was shot and killed in front of his teammates. They went to a nearby restaurant before a game, and on the way back, just blocks away from Grant High School, Keymontae Lindsey walked up and opened fire, hitting JJ in the neck, killing him. Lindsay was 15 when he shot and killed JJ Clavo. Because of a new law at this time of his sentencing, he couldn't be charged as an adult. Therefore, he was sentenced to up to 4 years in jail. And the law known as Senate Bill 1391, without it, Lindsay would have been sentenced to 87 years to life in prison. So I want to go ahead and bring in our Jeannie Nguyen now, because you have been looking at this bill all day, right?
Alex, I've been reaching out to defense attorneys, district attorneys, and families just to get a well-rounded look at this law. Now, this law comes into play when a minor younger than 16 commits a crime. And given everything that's happened this week, people have differing perspectives on this law.
If you are under 16 at the time of a serious crime like this, murder, under 16, the longest they can hold you is till your 25th birthday.
As a criminal defense attorney, Mark Reichel has defended a lot of people accused of serious crimes. Isaiah Fowler is one of them. He was 12 years old at the time he was convicted for stabbing his sister to death in Calaveras County.
He was brought in, tried in the juvenile system, and convicted. But the longest they could hold him was to age 25.
Like Fowler's case and Keymontae Lindsey's, the both of them avoided being tried as adults because of Senate Bill 1391. The bill was passed in 2015 and protects minors accused of major crimes. Reichel says this law benefits these minors.
It's sad on one side because you have juveniles that have committed violent crimes, but in all fairness to them, their brain really hasn't developed enough to understand this.
But for the families that have lost a loved one due to these crimes, Faith Whitmore sympathizes with their pain. She's the CEO for the Family Justice Center, helping support families that are victims of crimes.
To know that the one responsible is out, I think it must be horrifically hard for the family and for the community who love that young man.
While she agrees brains may not be fully developed at a young age, Whitmore says it is a concern to know a convicted murderer is no longer behind bars.
It doesn't seem right that it's all or nothing just because of an age factor.
Jeannie, are there any, proposed changes to this law? Is anybody pushing back on it?
It's still a little too early to tell because this law was passed in 2015. So a lot of the minors convicted under this law are either just getting released now or in a few years.
All right, Jeannie, thank you so much. We appreciate it.